Page 7 of the Louisiana Purchase Agreement. It's a continuation of a default of the agreement by the buyer. What happens in the event the buyer defaults? Well, the options to the seller is simply almost identical. It's reversed by termination of the agreement, specific performance, termination of the agreement with a 10% penalty. Further, the seller shall have the right to retain the deposit. That's why a big deposit would be important. And the prevailing party in any litigation is awarded attorney fees and court costs. Again, if the buyer backs out, they also may be liable for the real estate broker fee on it. Now, line 274 simply refers you that all properties may contain mold of some sort. It refers you to a state website where you can print out a pamphlet to understand the dangers of the mold, and it goes into detail about types of mold and so forth at that point. 279 is the sex offender registration. In case you have any concerns about who's living in the neighborhood in terms of a sex offender, the parties can go to a website that's cited there, a database maintained by the Louisiana State Police, citing the location of sex offenders that may or may not be in your neighborhood as a reference point if that's a concern of a buyer. 286 simply cites the choice of law. This is Louisiana Purchase Agreement. Is going to be the prevailing laws in Louisiana which is going to be the one that's going to be the judge of if there's any dispute. 289 points out time is of the essence. Each stage of the way of this purchase agreement to complete has a deadline. The deadlines are absolute and must be followed. That's in the purchase agreement. 293 is very nice because it gives you many options to fill in any additional terms that the buyer and the seller may come to agreement on that's not listed in the pre-printed section. 301 through 314 points out if there's a real estate agent, the role of the agent and what their jobs are. The job is not to do any inspections on your behalf, and the brokers will not make any warranties on the lot size, property boundaries, the title, anything of that nature. The agent will not investigate permits, zoning, or code compliance, or anything of that nature will not be warranted by the agent or the broker.